It's FA Cup day, everybody, and with regards to the league, things are going really well. We're looking like we're going to be in the top half this season. It's whether we can get into the playoffs or whether we're going to be stuck in mid-table. But yeah, things are looking really, really good. Thank you for all of the support on the episodes recently. I really, really do appreciate it. Hello to all the new subscribers. We have hit 2,300 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much, and keep it coming, and we'll keep growing. By the way, just before we get into it today, I do have a new series proposal, which is a team in Turkey, basically. So there's this team that have Samuel Eto'o, Samir Nasri, Johan Djourou, but they're doing really badly in real life. So I thought maybe a twice a week series or something like that for one season, playing in a country I've never played in before, might be a good idea. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Leave a big fat like if you are enjoying this series so far. I've done enough rambling now. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 4 of season 4 of the Journeyman with Boston United, and today we have two matches, one in the league against Boreham Wood and then the second one in the FA Cup against Stourbridge, and if we win that match we get through at the first round of the FA Cup, which would be amazing. So let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was the Tranmere 2-2 draw. We then went on to beat Maidstone United 1-0, Michelle Parker getting the goal there. We then lost 1-0 to AFC Fylde, which was a disappointing result, but generally it had been coming. We hadn't been beaten since Notts County earlier in the season, so just have to put up with things like that. We then beat Nantwich Town 1-0, our old rivals from last season. Adel Nabi scoring a bit of a fluke of a goal there, to be honest with you. So let's have a look at what effect that has had on the Conference National, or the Vanarama National League table. For some reason, Football Manager's running just a little bit slow today. I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully it's not affecting the video too much. If it is a little bit jumpy, I apologise. But we're currently in 7th place on 21 points. So we're looking really, really good. We're closer to the top of the table than the relegation zone, which is... actually, no, we're not. 14 points East Clear on. Wow. So a few defeats and we could easily slip back down the table. Hopefully that won't be the case. Let's have a look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Adam Marriott with 4 and then 3 for Kabongo. Top assists is Adel Nabi with 3 and then 2 each for Winter, Seaman and Kabongo. And top average rating is Keith Kavanagh with a 7.18, as well as Phil Mitchell, who has a 7.18 as well. I actually have a confession to make. Yesterday's episode, we lost against Tranmere, but for some reason, I clicked off the game, and yeah, I had to come back before the Gateshead game, so we won that 3-1 in the end, Phil Mitchell scoring a couple of goals, and then we drew 2-2 against Tranmere, so I can only apologise for that. That's just me being an idiot, but hopefully you guys won't mind too much. Try not to yawn. And Craig, I had a look at Jamie Gray yesterday. He's at Notts County this season, so I don't think we'll be able to get him. We can have another look. Jamie Gray, so he plays for Notts County. He's valued at 65k. He's alright, so I think we might get a scout report on him and see if he'd be interested in joining. But thank you very much for your suggestions. Keep them coming today. This is the team that we're going to go for. Jamie Stevens in goal with Seaman, Parker, Jones and McGivern in defence. We've got Keith Kavanagh at Anchorman and Chapman and Vince in the midfield, with Naby starting behind Danny Carter and Phil Mitchell up front. So let's get into it. Before things go too array, hopefully you guys are good, still enjoying the series. Let me know what you think down in the comments about the the Turkish save. I think it would be quite interesting. There's some old names in there, one season challenge with them, see how far we can get with those old boys. But you guys can let me know whether that would be something that interests you. By the way, regarding the stream save with Nottingham Forest, we're not actually going to be continuing that because Nottingham Forest, we weren't doing very well with them. I wasn't enjoying it particularly, so we're going to scrap that and we're going to start a brand new stream save on Saturday at 8 o'clock live on YouTube, 8 o'clock UK time, PM that is, and we're going to be starting with my hometown club, South Shields, and we're going to be trying to take them through the leagues all the way to the Premier League. They're currently in, the two divisions below the Vanarama North. So that's the sort of region we're looking at. So level 8, I think. Level 8. Or level 9. I always forget. But, I think it's 8. That'll be a load of fun, so hopefully you guys can join me for that at 8 o'clock on Saturday, and then from then on, it's going to be every single Wednesday at 8 PM. Obviously, around the Christmas, it might change a little bit, but generally it'll be a Wednesday. It would be lovely to see as many of you there as possible on the live streams on a Wednesday, and hopefully you will enjoy them, and hopefully it'll be a bit more of an engaging series than the Nottingham Forest one. We ran a little poll in the stream and most people said, well, we'll watch you whatever you do. So that was really, really nice of you to say, and a big thank you for all of the support. Anyway, with regards to this match, absolutely nothing's happening, but here's Phil Mitchell on the ball. He's just playing well at... Oh, Martinez is going to be off, isn't he? He's going to be off. He's out. That's what we like to see. So, shall we start changing stuff up? We're going to go attacking. We're going to pump the ball into the box. We're going to be a bit more expressive, and we'll close down a little bit more. I think we can get something out of this game now that they're down to 10 men. I don't quite know where Boreham Wood are in the league, so I don't know if we should be beating them, but we certainly want to try. Carter's not the best player, is he? Let's bring Kabongo on for him. We'll bring Adam Marriott on as well, so we'll have all change up front. Naby's not doing that well, so we'll put Vince there and we'll put Ivor Lawton there. I tell you what, who'd be a football manager? Come on, boys. We've definitely been the better team. I think we deserve to win this match, and it would be a big shame if we don't. Let's just start shooting on sight. Let's try and make a few more chances. Leave it. Oh, well, this could be a chance. Park gets it away. McGivern with the header down. Here's Lawton. Now to Marriott. Chapman. Vince. Marriott. Lawton. This is a good move. Oh, Marriott, what are you doing, son? Jones. Now Parker to Chapman. Chapman to Kabongo. Kabongo to Seaman. Now to Kavanagh. To Vince. Kavanagh. Vince. Vince again loses it. Here's McGivern now. Kavanagh. Lawton to Chapman, to Vince, to Chapman, to Kabongo, to Marriott with a chance, and he puts it in the back of the net, and I don't think it's offside. Adam Marriott with his 5th goal of the season, impact substitution. I think he scored all of his goals off the bench, so I don't know how that wasn't offside, but it's in. It's 1-0. That's what we're talking about, and that will really, really help us this season. Can we get another one here? Kabongo to Vince. Vince to Lawton now. Lawton to Vince. That's forward to Marriott again. Puts away. Here's Borrell. We're going to have to change the tactic once this highlight's over. Here's Vince. Vince to Chapman. Lawton, Chapman, Vince, Kavanagh, Chapman, Lawton, Kabongo. This is wonderful football. But they've got the ball again now, which is annoying. Kavanagh gets it. Here's Parker. Boot it, son, boot it. Oh, that was horrific. Jamie Stevens makes the save, though. Oh, good stuff. I'm going to go defensive. We're going to change these. Somebody was saying, what is it about Football Manager YouTubers always changing the tactics? And it's because we don't want to lose in front of the camera. That's what it is. And we just don't want to lose in general. We like to think of ourselves as real football managers. Here's Marriott. Marriott with the ball. He shoots and it's over the bar. Just need to move that slightly. But we're currently up to 6th. Oh, Chapman's off. Chapman's off. Bye-bye, Adam Chapman. That was a bit of a silly sending off to get. We'll move Harry Vince back. And we'll play him as a ball winner. And we'll go for that. Oh, no. Please don't score late on. Please don't score late on. Here's McGivern. Now Marriott. Lawton. McGivern. Gets it forward. That's to Marriott. Marriott with another chance, and Kabongo puts it in. Very unselfish from Adam Marriott. We're 2-0 up. That's the game. Set and match. And it was a lovely ball from McGivern initially, and then Marriott really should have shot there, but he got it into the middle. Kabongo puts it in the back of the net. 2-0. Job done, and that gives us a little bit of confidence going into the Stourbridge game, which is one that we should definitely be winning. Stourbridge down in the Vanarama National North. So definitely a team that we should be beating, and we should be getting through to the first round of the FA Cup. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a cup run this year. We haven't really done that so far in the series. We've been getting very, very difficult draws in both the FA Trophy and the FA Cup so far in this save, but hopefully this is the time for a difference. I'm just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. There we go, full time, 2-0. We're up to 6th place in the league, which is really, really good and really positive. I'm really happy about it. But what will top this episode is if we go through in the FA Cup. Well guys, what I neglected to tell you in the preview of today's episode was that I have applied for 2 jobs in the Football League. One of them a bit more ambitious than the other. If we have a look at the job centre, then Burton Albion is the one that's ambitious. They're in League 1 at the moment. That's a huge job. That would be brilliant if we got that. Blackpool's available as well. I'll stick a cheeky job application in for that. I'm looking to forge on in my career. You know, I'm not. Obviously, I've only got 1.5 seasons left at Boston now. So it's time to start looking up the leagues and maybe looking abroad. I don't think we're quite earning enough yet. I know a couple of you have been asking in the comments about whether I want to move abroad. Currently, we're on a contract of $750 a week, which is probably not enough to be able to up sticks and move abroad, but probably move around the country at the moment, maybe to Scotland or Ireland or something like that. But I don't think we can quite make the move into Europe yet. But the kind of opportunity that may give us the opportunity to do that is Southend. So let's go to the interview. Why not? Glad you've given us the chance. There you go. It would be quite a change for you if you were to leave your current job to come here. Are you confident of handling such a big jump? Yeah, we'll just say that. With your team currently defying expectations in the league, are you perhaps looking to take advantage by moving while your stock is high? I've done a good job here and feel it's the time is right to take the next step in my career. There you go. Can you explain what... I'm just trying to forge ahead. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, citing your inability to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere. yeah. We'll give a couple of promises. We want to ensure that... well, they really want that then. Yes, we're happy to work with the director of football. We understand the importance. I'd like the budget in place. Would like to see if we can bring a couple of the Boston lot over. I've got no philosophies that I want to bring over. Should you be hired, the expectation would be to avoid relegation. We'll have a little look at where Southend are. I mean, you can see they're in 23rd. Given the job, I think I would be able to propose transfer budget of 80 grand. That's about what we're on at Boston. No, Boston. We're on 600 grand, so straight away we're taking a bit of a pay cut there. 24k on the wage budget, that gives us 4 grand to play with. Fair enough. That's enough of that. Anyway, let's have a little look where they are in the league. So they're currently in 23rd, just behind Billericay Town. By the way, go and check out Matinho Got Game, his channel. If you type it in on the search bar, or just type in FM Billericay Town, he's doing a great save with them at the moment. He does some wonderful stuff with his editing, and he's a real nice guy. So go and check out his channel and tell him that I sent you there if you do end up doing it. But basically, Southend on 10 points. They're only 12 points off the playoffs. There's plenty more games in the season to go. So, you know, I think that might be a decent opportunity, to be honest with you. We've done the interview. We'll see how it goes. But for now, our concentration is on the Stourbridge game. And here come Boston, trying to save me. Haven't heard you may be considering leaving Boston United in the near future. They want to offer us some better stuff. I really don't know. I would like the board to offer me a new contract. We're willing to accept. Is there anything else? Yeah. The problem is, yeah, let's just say that. Taking everything into account, we definitely want to keep you here for the long hauls and blah blah blah. Yeah, not going to sack us, so I'm not bothered. If we don't get the Southend job, then I mean, it's got to be for the right financial reasons as well. If we're going to get offered less money at Southampton, then I obviously won't take it. But if we get offered, say, 1.5k, then that's double my wages, and I've simply got to do that. So, yeah, I didn't expect it, but this could be our last match as Boston manager coming up. Oh, they're going to offer me the job. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Southend United. Right then. Let's go into our suggested changes. Just checking I am recording this. I mean, they've got an assistant manager. Can I bring him in as a coach? He wouldn't like that. I'd like to bring Andy Wilkinson in, maybe. How are they doing for physios? Not brilliant. Let's have a look at his stats. So he's 15. He's 5. So we definitely want to bring him along. Scouts, we want to bring Jermaine Pennant along. Craig Westcar as well. A couple of legends of the game there. Under 18s coaching staff. Bring him in. We'll just bring a load of people along. Chief Scout, and there's already one there. Yeah, we can't. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So, we're going to confirm that. And we're going to see how much we get offered by them here. But are we going to get to play the match first? That's the question. Oh, this is agonising. Are we going to get to play the match first? That would be brilliant if we could. I would love to say bye-bye to Boston, really, and get... Oh, Burton have offered me a job interview. Oh, my word. Southend Approach, 925 quid. I've got to take this job, so I am leaving Boston, is the nuts and bolts of it. Let's see if we can get £1,000 a week out of them. Yes, I can. Right, we're going to delay that for a week. They agree to the delay, which is good. We're going to go to Burton Albion now, and we're going to put our propositions to them. League One, that would be quite a jump for us, wouldn't it? Yeah, shall we just give them this? Yeah, we'll give them the same answers. So yeah, go for that. We'll go for that. We'll go for the budget. We'll say no philosophies. They want survival. 875k transfer budget, 65k on the wage budget. So certainly a lot more in terms of... I mean, it's just a huge club, Burton Albion, isn't it? But we are going to get the chance to play this Stourbridge match. It could well be our last game in charge of Boston United. This is just an absolutely crazy episode. I don't know how long it's gone on for, but it's been one of the biggest yet in the series, you would say. It could turn out to be the most important episode. If we go to Burton and completely fail and fall back down the ladder, then it's a bad decision. But if we make a success of it, we get our name out there for League One, and we're surely going to be getting a lot more money there. But this is perhaps our last match in charge of Boston United. So that's the team that we're going to go for. We might as well go for 7 substitutes because we're allowed 7. So might as well. We'll put Ross Killick on the bench as well. And here we go. Stourbridge. Perhaps our last... Well, it is going to be our last game because I'm sure Southend will come in before the end of the week. So I guess you guys will just have to find out in the next episode who we've gone for. Can I leave it on that cliffhanger? That's the question. Can I leave it on that cliffhanger? Nah. I think we'll continue the story. Will we? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Harry Vince. Oh, what a goal that is from Harry Vince from about 30 yards out. That was incredible. And these boys know this is probably the last time they'll see us. Which is really, really sad. But what a goal from Harry Vince. He's been one of the best players that we've had at the club. And I'm so, so happy that we're going to be leaving the club in such good hands, I think. They've got some good young players. They've got a lot of good players this season. And we'll definitely keep a keen eye on how Boston are doing this season. So I'm really sorry to anybody out there that's really enjoying the Boston stuff. I'm enjoying it as well, but if I'm to play by the rules that I've enforced in this series, I've got to go for the financially realistic and sort of Southend and Burton are bigger clubs. They're in bigger leagues. I've got to make those sort of decisions for the series, otherwise it just wouldn't be as genuine or as realistic. Hoyt into the middle, Marriott puts it in the back of the net, it's 2-0. Adam Marriott with his third goal of the episode. That's wonderful to see. He probably won't get a game because he hasn't got a good coach report, so he probably won't get a game after this, which is sad to see. It's kind of what happened to him at Gateshead in last year's series. We had him in there for Gateshead, and we got them all the way to League One, and he scored a load of goals, but he wasn't rated very highly. So when the next manager came in, he got released and never got another club. So, that's just the way things go in Football Manager sometimes. They don't necessarily look at the form of players. But, I mean, how else would you decide it? Well, no, players tend not to get dropped for bad form in FM, I've found. Naby forward, here's Kabongo. Kabongo on the ball to Adam Marriott, off the bar. Tell you what, we're going out with a bang here, aren't we? We're going to get through the first round of the FA Cup. It's a shame I'm not going to get to see them on their run, but Harry Vince has put it in for 3-0 now. This is great stuff. Remember Stourbridge last season, first game of last season, we drew 1-1, very disappointingly. And look how far we've come since then. We've had a full season at the club. We've started this season really well. We're in the playoffs. And generally looking like a very good footballing side, and it is testament to the players. Here's Kavanagh. Stevens away. McGivern now to Parker, to Hoyt. Hoyt forward. Saunders away. Here's Vince. Now to Fox. Oh, that's forward to Marriott, and Kabongo hits the bar. And it's a good save. Half time. It is 3-0, which is good. Don't get complacent. Yeah. Here's Nugent. For some reason Amazon were saying that me parcel wasn't getting delivered tomorrow, which it's meant to be. But it actually is, so... Anyway, here's Oldring. Finn on the ball. It's Kabongo with a chance. Kabongo makes it 4. Absolutely brilliant. And we have completely dominated this game. It just shows how much we've come on as a side and as a unit, how happy we are with our football. I do worry that because we leave, the players might not be as happy and they might not get the results that we've been getting. I do worry that that could be a thing. Here's Owen. Over the bar. 60 minutes gone. I think it's time to make a couple of substitutions. I think Phil Mitchell has to come on. Probably the last time we're going to see him, which is a shame. He's been a stalwart of the series so far. Bring on Ross Killock as well. He played a very yeah, he got injured, didn't he? Yeah, so bring Phil Mitchell on. I don't know who the other player is we brought on, but I think Ivor Lawton came on, didn't he? Kavanagh. Here's Oldring, sorry. Now Nugent. Vince. Naby. Hoyt into the middle. It's Naby. Oh, it's off the post. That was really close. Yeah, Ivor Lawton's come on as well for Ben Fox. 75 minutes gone. We have completely dominated this game. We've looked really, really good. I'm very, very positive about this performance. So, yeah, here's Kavanagh now to Vince. Lawton. That's forward to Mitchell. Edwards away. Here's Clive Owen. Now to Parker. Hoyt. Kavanagh forward. Kabongo's brought down. And I think, look at Harry Vince running over to the ball. He wants to take this penalty for his hat-trick. Can he get a hat-trick in his last game playing under us? Harry Vince gets a hat-trick. What a game he has had. 5-0 now. His 4th goal of the season. 3 of them have been today. You've just got to say, well played, Harry. Well played. And, no. That's going to be that. Nugent we might get one more goal out of it. Kavanagh, can we have a KK special? No. The double K, the special K, whatever you want to call them. Full time, 5-0. We're through the first round of the FA Cup in our final game as the boss of Burton Albion, foreshadowing maybe, of Boston United, and it's been an absolute blast. We'll have a little review of the last few seasons since we joined the club. We'll have a little look at our history so far in the save and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little bit emotional actually. I think they're a club that'll always stay close to my heart now, Boston, after these nearly 2 years. Classy Vince on form, he was brilliant. So if we go into my personal history, if we go into the overview, you can see overall in the career we've got 38% win success, which, or win percentage if you like. If we go into the job history, we started out at Blyth, let's not talk about that. We pulled off the great escape with Curzon Ashton, we steadied the ship, moved to Boston, finished 14th in our first season, but the second season we won the Vanarama National League North, and we won the Manager of the Month a couple of times. We've won it once this year as well. We've developed some good relationships with players. Who are we close to? We're close to James Tizard. Who on earth is he? He's a 16-year-old. Jake Topless. Oh, right, okay. I thought Jake Topless was the right back that we had. It was Sam Topless, wasn't it? But a couple of journalists were very close to. That's always good. Phil Mitchell were close. Adam Chapman were close. Harry Vince, very close. Marriott, all these are acquaintances. We've got some contacts, but we have made some enemies along the way. Phil Brown, apparently one of them. I don't really know why. But so far, so good in the Journeyman. If we look at the club, you've obviously got that meteoric rise. We're going to leave them in steady hands in the first round of the FA Cup. 6th place in the league, only 7 points off the top. You never know, we could be seeing them in League 2 next season, depending on who we go with. So that's how we leave the dynamics. Full on the dressing room atmosphere, almost full on the managerial support. We can be so pleased with that, and I am going to actually leave it as a cliffhanger. Who will we join in the next episode? You'll have to find out tomorrow. If you have enjoyed this episode though, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me. It really does help out the channel as well. Let us know what you think about that Turkish League save. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow and we will decide who we are joining. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.